While ChatGPT is one of the most advanced AI language models available today, it is not perfect. There are some issues that need to be addressed to make it more reliable and minimize potential problems. In this topic, we will focus on some of the common issues that can arise when using ChatGPT, including hallucinations, flawed explanations, and various biases. By understanding these issues, we can take steps to minimize their impact and improve the overall reliability of the model. A common issue with ChatGPT is the occurrence of hallucinations. These can occur when the ChatGPT generated output is not based on the input provided. Hallucinations can arise when the model has been trained on data that is not representative of the real world, or when it has been trained on biased data. In order to minimize the risk of hallucinations, it is crucial to ensure that the training data used to develop ChatGPT is diverse and representative of the real world. By doing so, the model will have a better understanding of the language and be less likely to generate irrelevant or incorrect responses. Therefore, it is important to prioritize using high-quality training data to improve ChatGPT's reliability and ensure that it is generating accurate and useful responses. Flawed explanations are another common issue that can arise when using ChatGPT. They occur when the model generates an output that is not accurate or complete. One reason for this could be that the model has not been trained on the specific topic that it is being asked to explain. Another reason could be that the model has been trained on data that is not representative of the real world. To minimize the risk of flawed explanations, it is important to ensure the use of training data that is diverse and representative of the real world. Additionally, the model should be trained on a wide range of topics to ensure that it can generate accurate and complete explanations on a variety of subjects. By doing so, we can increase the reliability of ChatGPT and reduce the risk of flawed explanations. ChatGPT can exhibit various biases in its outputs, which can negatively impact its reliability and accuracy. Biases can be a problem in AI language models and occur when the model generates outputs that are unfairly skewed towards certain groups of people or viewpoints. To reduce the risk of bias, it is important to carefully curate the training data and ensure that it accurately reflects the diversity of the real world. This can involve collecting data from a broad range of sources and taking steps to address any existing issues with the data. Additionally, it is essential to use prompts that are neutral and do not introduce any biased data into the model. By addressing these points, ChatGPT can become a more reliable and trustworthy tool for generating accurate and unbiased outputs. Here are some common types of bias to take into consideration. Gender bias occurs when ChatGPT unfairly associates certain traits, characteristics, or occupations with a particular gender. This type of bias can have serious implications in various fields, such as hiring, education, and healthcare. An example of gender bias in ChatGPT could include assuming that a doctor is male or that a nurse is female. Racial bias refers to the situation when ChatGPT unfairly associates certain traits, characteristics, or occupations with a particular race. This can happen due to the model being trained on biased data or because the prompts introduced biases into the model. Age bias is when ChatGPT unfairly associates certain traits, characteristics, or occupations with a particular age group. Age bias can lead to inaccurate or discriminatory responses from ChatGPT, which can harm the user experience. Socioeconomic bias is another type of bias that can occur in ChatGPT. This happens when the model unfairly associates certain traits, characteristics, or occupations with a particular socioeconomic group. To address the risk of bias, we need to carefully curate the training data to ensure that the model is exposed to a wide range of gender-neutral prompts that are diverse and representative of people of all races, ages, and socioeconomic backgrounds. It is important to remember that addressing bias in AI language models is an ongoing process, and we must continue to monitor and refine our approaches to ensure that our models are as unbiased and accurate as possible. In conclusion, ChatGPT is a powerful language model, But like all AI language models, it has some issues that need to be addressed to make it more reliable. We discussed some of the common issues, including hallucinations, flawed explanations, and various biases such as gender, race, age, and socioeconomic status. To reduce these issues, it is important to use diverse and representative training data and neutral prompts. By doing so, we can help minimize the risk of these issues and improve the overall reliability of ChatGPT.